I have cousins that live in Massapequa Park.
Maybe one day we shall lead and host the queen.
God save the Queen, everyone!
God save the queen! Because we're happy. Because we're
Ladies and gentlemen, put thy hands together.
Yes, do give one more round of applause for the Chit Chat House Band. I just love them so. As a matter of fact,
Do you, man? Do you really love me? Watch this, because if you do, may happy to do me a boon. I was walking by the bullseye the other day when I saw this stunning pouch. It was really nice, much better than this. I know it would make me into a whole new man if I were to possess it. The problem is I'm a little low on funding.
Oh,
Do you think I could start?
here we are. Here we are, my dear.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me, Mother. Because we're showing each other how grateful we are this morrow, my skirt is falling to pieces.
Oh.
Practically every wench in town is laughing at me behind my back.
Well, we simply cannot have that now, can we?
No.
Here we are, my dear. Go in peace. Now, as we go on our way this day, as we have...
me, Mother. But I did but return from foreign parts in an expedition to seek out a very rare spleen. Yes, 'tis a spleen. Do not touch it. But, yes. Very odd, is it not? But this expedition cost quite a pretty penny. Yes, and I'm in need of reimbursement.
Oh. Well, I am sorry, Doctor, but I do appear to be out of coinage.
Right. Well, that necklace fetched quite a handsome sum.
Hast thou no shame, Doctor?
None at all. You see, I ran into Robin Hood and his merry fellows a time or two this month, and they told me that I should reach out and grab. My destiny, and I believe thy necklace is the key to my entitlement and destiny.
And if I do not agree, am I to assume that thou shouldst reach out and grab it anyway?
I would hate for it to come to that, Mother.
I would as well, Doctor. Now sit thy tail feather back down. Mother doth not play that. Do pardon, I appear to have lost myself for a moment. Maybe we should have a brief word from one of our sponsors.
When you pay too much for a turkey leg, you feel cheated. When you feel cheated, you take your frustration out on an innocent bystander. When you take your frustration out on an innocent bystander, said bystander takes it poorly. When said bystander takes it poorly, the sheriff guard gets alerted. When the sheriff's guard gets alerted, you run for your life. When you run for your life, you meet a pack of wolves in the forest. And when you meet a pack of wolves in the forest, they rip you to shreds. Don't be ripped to shreds by a pack of wolves in the forest. Get rid of that turkey leg and treat thyself to steak on a steak. Is it what I had to explain to you?
Well, as we... Oh my, I am a bit dry. Is anyone else parched? Christina!
Aye, Mother.
Wouldst thou be a lamb and fetch Mommy a cool, refreshing libation?
Aye, Mother. Mother, I mean no harm, but would it be acceptable if you did call me by my real given name?
Well, our first guest has been causing quite a ruckus since being elected Mayor of Bristol 3 years past. He comes forth this morrow to settle the truth on a sensitive matter. Please welcome to the stage, Mayor of Bristol, Sir Robert Ford Minster.
One mayor, one town. Let's get together. Round, round, round. One mayor, one town. Let's get praise for the rain. Round, round, round.
Yes, do have a seat here. Right here. Yes. Now, Mayor, I must say that I was utterly surprised when thy people contacted my people and practically begged for thee to be a guest at the 11th hour. When we first met at a soiree a fortnight ago, one could describe thee as most unimpressed with my person.
Well, you see, my dear, you did catch me well in my cups.
And thou art not well in thy cups now?
Be not preposterous. I am striving to make great improvement to my health. I only downed half a flask before coming out here. Well done. 'Tis time for the truth to set me free. You remember that question you did ask me a fortnight ago?
Of course.
I would ask you to repeat that question.
My good Mayor, do you smoke opium?
Exactly. Yes, I have smoked opium. But do I smoke opium? No. I mean to say that I am not addicted to opium. Have I tried it? Probably, in one of my drunken stupors. I have made mistakes, but all I can do is apologize and move forward. I wish I could remember when I had tried it, but alas, I cannot. You've seen the state I get in. It is quite a problem.
Now, since arriving in the Shire, thou hast dared the sheriff to arrest thee. Is that a good idea?
The sheriff and his goons have hounded me ever since I got here as if I create a nuisance of myself. So they may as well have that. All I have said, upon visiting every fine pub, recreational den, casino, brothel and orphanage in this Shire, is that he must come clean with the tax-paying citizens of Stirling. How much money has he spent? I guarantee you I have spent more in one day than he has in the past year.
All right, where is he? This is supposed to be my guest segment. How did he even get here?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, may I please introduce the ruler of the bailiwick of Jersey, Kip Crispy.
Get up my stage, Fordminster. This is supposed to be my guest segment. I was about to announce my candidacy for Chief Executive Officer of the Worshipful Company of Mercers. I shall show thee who's boss, ladies. Looks like it's time for some traffic problems in the city of Bristol.
You know, last time we had words, Crispy, those horses were backed up for 3 days? Well, not this time. Ho!
That should take care of them for the better part of a few minutes. Do we have any more guests? And where is the drink that I requested? Christina! Christina!
Excuse me, Mother. But I do believe her real name is... Christina!
Tis about time. And oh, give me that! Scrub! Scrub, Christina! 'Tis not clean!
'Tis all clean now, Mommy dearest.
My. Well, as we move along our journey and find out... Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for the Best Morality Play of 1558 have just been determined. And the nominees for Best Play are Transformed, An Age of Execution, How to Hypnotize Thy Dragon, Part 7, A Doctor's Tale, A Day in the Life of Benjamin Bleedmore, starring our very own Dr. Bleedmore, has also been nominated for Best Actor in a Play.
I'm just happy to be nominated.
Doctor, wouldst thou be so kind as to grace us with a tune from thy dramatic offering?
Ah, of course. Just like we rehearsed.
Wait, we rehearse now.
Good luck. Blood-stained red on a filthy smoke, while the gentry fade away. A doctorate of isolation, all my patients run away. I strive to be the greatest doctor in the Shire. File paperwork by a lonely fire. Thou shalt not know, thou shalt not see, people slash with knives and bleed them slow. Thou shalt not lack at what thou seest, but then I see. Let it flow. I will bleed them evermore. Let it flow. Let it flow. Go away and bleed some more. I cannot, if that body will rot. Let the blood flow. Ow. Run! My power bleeding will be known throughout the land. From indigestion down for a night with a missing hand. One drop of blood and my heart stops pound never fast. My memory doth not lack, the bleaches to the past.
'Tis thy turn.
Let it flow! Let it flow! Let it flow! Let it flow! I will bleed and evermore. Let it flow! Let it flow! Let it flow! Let it flow! Look away and bleed some more. I cannot, if that body will rot. Let the blood flow. Cause the stains never bothered me anyway.
Sponsorship, please.
When your garden rake leads poorly, you become befuddled. When you become befuddled, you have not the mind to take out the garbage. When you have not the mind to take out the garbage, your wife disapproves strongly. When your wife disapproves strongly, you head to the pub, to the nearest pub for some solace. When you head to the nearest pub for some solace, you engage in a game of dice. When you engage in a game of dice, you lose the shirt off your back. And when you lose the shirt off your back, your wife becomes upset. Don't come home to an upset wife. Get rid of that rake and upgrade yourself to high-grade hoe. Side effects of high-grade hoe may include happiness, euphoria, and great sponsor on my nether regions.
Now, our next trio of guests have been causing quite a sensation throughout the nation when a scribe inadvertently sent along the wrong set of manuscripts via an overly eager carrier pigeon. Please welcome to the stage Ronald Baron Surley.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? What's up, folks? How you doing? How you doing?
His wife, Sabella, and librarian B. Dimwitano. Now, let us get right to the heart of the matter. Mistress Dimwitano, what is the nature of thy relationship with Baron Surley?
I be Baron Surly's 1-2 fist. Punch. I be his friend to the end, his caretaker, his honey maker, his busy bee.
His what?
His busy bee.
Oh.
My name do be bee after all. I stay busy buffing book covers, pulling down ancient tomes for Baron Surly's personal perusal.
Yet many throughout the land find that thine own personal country estate, 3 horse-drawn carriages, and a serving staff fit for a king is way too generous of a gifting for Baron Surly to bestow upon a librarian. Dost thou know of any other librarians who have received such gifts?
Keep silent, sweetheart. Might I interrupt?
Why not?
All of these accusations be utterly ridiculous. They're just out-and-out falsehoods. I am not an overgifter. I never have been, and I never will be. The only thing I have ever done is to clothe and feed those around me. I have no idea what be wrong with these people. Do I like this girl? Of course I do. She be the sweetest piece of sugar candy a man could get his hands on. I'm not. Oi!
Well, if she be the sweetest piece of sugar candy in the land, as thy legal wife, I want my fair share. Ha! That candy is mine!
You better back off, she's mine. That's all mine. You better
Where
back
is a hero when thou dost need one?
off. Who's this guy?
Oh, no.
Wait.
Thou art out! Thou art out as well!
What?
Laugh.
I shall see thee in court.
Take the shot!
Sweet.
Now, as many of ye know, I am a tremendous fan of the splendiferous sirens of Stirling. Alas, they had every intention of being here this morrow as a special treat, but a few of the deers became entangled in a sheep-shearing incident, causing them to miss our festivity. Observing that I was saddened by the turn of events, a few lads here in the Shire have endeavored to heighten my spirits with their own dramatic twist on a reading of Blow the Candles Out.
Good day. What be up, my baby? I be the one that doth need no introduction. I be a world-class doctor in the mastery of seduction.
Oh.
I can heal all thy pain, whether 'tis heartache or gout. But only if you allow me alone to blow thy candles out.
Before you blow out my light, let's get one thing understood. If you plan to heal my gout, you got to do it good. I'll be a whole little woman, and for me it takes a whole little man. So do not dare blow out my light unless you understand.
Yeah, my name is Shakespeare. World-class poet. Now I've never been to France, but I still got this bottle of poems. Darkness shall be thy blessing, as I shall cause thee to scream and shout. But only if you allow me, Master Shakespeare, to blow thy candle out yourself. Before you blow out tonight, if you want to take if you plan to get a trunk, that my wit is can be good. Should be a whole lot of woman, and for her it takes a whole lot of man. So do not dare blow out tonight.
Like a Highlander on fire. There's nothing but a spawning around my head. Your kisses and caresses I shall slowly collect today. I will cause thy lips to flow and end thy body's threads, but only if you allow me to blow your candles out.
Before you blow out tonight, if you want to think of if you plan to end the town, you got to quench it good. She be a thirsty woman, and she do drink all the day and night. So do not dare blow out tonight, unless you irrigate your garden right. Do not blow out tonight, unless you drench it right. If you want to say this boy when I'm playing, I'll not have the candles and to play the
Before I allow any of ye to proceed with this inglorious bastardization of my favorite tune, I must insist on receiving another bottle of this delightful libation.
I am sorry, Mother. I do not even know where I got this one. There is no other bottle.
I see. Well then, Christina! Bring me the axe.
No longer can do, Mother. I appear to have broken the axe while chopping down the tree that stood in the middle of this stage so I could continue polishing the floor. Try not, Mother. It'll be all right.
I am not mad at thee, Christina. Nay, I am mad at the dirt. The dirt, the boys, and the booze.
Come on in, he's going to be very funny. And a special thank you to John's feast, whose turkey legs are actually very good.